All right, let's go, Connis. Ready?
Yep.
Good morning, Mary Bethune Pre-K to 8 school. Today is October 2nd, 2023, and this is our morning meeting for today. Connis, I was looking at that little cute piece of candy corn. I feel like people either really like candy corn or really don't like it. What about you?
I like candy corn.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's sweet. It's good.
I actually really like candy corn, and I like to eat it with peanuts at the same time. You should try it. It's really good.
Welcome up, October. Welcome to a new week and a new month. Bring on October. We've got a lot of exciting things planned at Bethune this month. Let's make it awesome. Some changes. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to friends and teachers who move on to different positions in schools. Sadly, that is something we have to do this week.
Changes. You're going to see some different changes going around our school this week, specifically with teachers. Sadly, we're going to be saying goodbye to Miss Klein, who's going to be moving to a different school. Mrs. McCorby will be the new 5th grade teacher. Miss BA will be leaving her current classroom, and she's going to be a substitute in different classes around the building or even at different schools. Miss Gallagher is going to be the new teacher for room 235A. Miss Biano will be the 5th through 8th grade math intervention specialist. Miss Orr Biggs is going to be the K-5 intervention specialist, and Miss Susanna is also going to start working with 4th grade ELA.
Sad goodbye. It's tough to see some of our Bethune family leave or switch positions, but we know that no matter where they are, they're going to do great things for the kids in Cleveland.
Definitely. This week in history, let's take a few minutes to learn about different things that have happened in history this week.
Today is Monday, October 2nd. On this day in 1967, 56 years ago, Thurgood Marshall officially became the first African American justice on the U.S. Supreme Court.
This Tuesday is October 3rd. On this day in 1983, 40 years ago, famous Marvel movie actress Tess Thompson was born. Happy birthday, Miss Thompson. Connis, have you seen any movies with her in it?
Yep.
You have? I guess I'm just not a Marvel movie fan.
This Wednesday is October 4th. On this day in 1883, 140 years ago, the Orient Express took its first trip. The Orient Express was a super fancy train that took people across Europe.
Well, that picture definitely looks super fancy.
And it was in a movie.
I think it's been in a lot of movies, actually.
Yeah.
This Thursday is October 5th. On this day in 2011, 12 years ago, Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, the company that made the phone and the iPhone and a whole bunch of other things, he passed away at the age of 56.
Did you know that the Apple iPhone is 46 years old?
The Apple iPhone?
Yeah.
Or the company Apple?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This Friday is October 6th. On this day in 1993, 30 years ago, Michael Jordan retired from basketball saying, "I don't have anything else to prove." 2 years later, he returned to the NBA.
That was a really short retirement.
Yeah.
The news. Here's what else is happening at Bethune this week.
Metro Health Bus. The Metro Health Bus will be here this Thursday to take appointments. The nurse will come and get you when it's time for your appointment.
No school for pre-K and kindergarten. This Friday, there will be no school for our pre-K and kindergarten students. That's because their teachers will have a learning day where they will learn to be even better teachers. All other grades will have school this Friday.
I wish I was in pre-K or kindergarten.
I don't want to go back.
UCNW. This Friday, the United Council of Negro Women who were formed by Marion Bethune herself is coming to the school to speak to our middle school grades. Get excited to learn a lot.
PBIS store. Be sure you're cashing in your points for things in the PBIS store or save them up for something bigger. There are a lot of pretty cool prizes. Also, for those of you who are worried, if you ordered Skittles and didn't get them, it's because we ran out. We've ordered more and they'll be delivered to you soon.
This week is finally our September MVP party. Our Chalk It Up and ice cream party is Friday. We are excited to reward our September MVPs.
October MVPs, get excited. The Glow Party is back. October MVPs will get to dance and have a blast playing in the dark during the Glow Party. Remember, only our October MVPs will be invited to attend. Did you go to last year's Glow Party, Carlos?
Yep.
I think it was pretty cool.
Yep, it was. It was dark. It was scary.
Scary?
A little bit. Only for like some kids.
It wasn't scary. I think it was a lot of fun with the
for
glow
some
sticks.
kids, because it was the glow sticks.
Safety. It's now October, so it's time for us to begin talking about a new character trait, safety. This week and throughout the whole month, we're going to be talking about learning about ways to be safe.
Safety is not just about things you do to be safe. It's also about things you choose to not do as well. You may choose to wear a helmet when you ride your bike because it's safe. You may choose not to go outside alone after dark so you can be safe. There's a lot of things that happen every day.
Pause. Let's take a minute to pause this meeting now and answer this question. What is one thing Miss Nakanochny does or does not ask you to do to make sure you stay safe at school? Let's pause the meeting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. So, Candace, what's one thing that I ask you not to do or to do to be safe?
Run.
What does that mean?
Do not run.
Run where?
Do not run in school.
Well, I let you run in the gym, so that's not truly the whole story. But I do tell people not to run in the hallways. Do you have any idea why?
Yes, because you could get serious hurt if somebody comes around the corner while you're running, and you or them could get injured, or both of you.
Yeah. Another thing is, I always ask people not to flip in school because I don't really want to take you to the hospital when you fall on your head and hurt your noggin. Fair?
Yep. Shout out. And now we'd like to shout out some special people at Bethune who have recently made our school an amazing place. Shout outs. Damari Colvin would like to shout out Miss Price for giving the Sunshine Club cards so that they could have special messages for people who are feeling down. Thank you, and we love them.
Mrs. Wilder would like to shout out Miss Mellinger for always sharing.
Lauren Jackson would like to shout out Mrs. Orbix for subbing for Mrs. Wilder. You will always help anybody.
Mr. Rayback would like to shout out Mrs. Klein. She's always so professional and puts kids' needs far before her own. It's very impressive.
Shout out to Miss Valentine for running home to get supplies for someone in need. It was amazing. And I would also like to shout out Miss Valentine for helping YMCA.
Nice. Shout out to Miss Price, Miss Casmer, and the 8th graders for completing the Case Western Reserve University RSB survey.
Shout out to Mrs. Miano, Mrs. Orbix, Mrs. Klein, Mrs. Gallagher, and Mrs. B.A. We truly appreciate everything you do for Bethune. We're sad your positions are changing, but shout you out for always working and taking care of everyone at Bethune.
Did you know anyone can submit a shout out? If you have a shout out, write it down or email it and give it to Miss Nakanochny. That's me.
Yep.
Also, I want to shout out Miss Wilder, Mr. Rayback, Lauren Jackson, and Jamari Colvin for giving special shout outs this week. That was pretty cool.
And now it's time for our Halloween joke of the week.
Halloween.
Joke of the week. What music do mummies like?
Mommies. I didn't know they liked music.
Rap music.
Rap music, like they're wrapped up
Yeah.
and rap.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so funny, Goddess.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for next Monday's morning meeting. And challenge of the week. Find a funny joke and share it with your friends. Stay scary. This is Connis.
And Miss Nakanishi saying, peace out.